It's a stormy night. The rain is falling and the wind is howling, and it's a stormy night. And let's hope in 4 weeks' time it will be the same for the great Halloween celebrations right here in the Woodley Town Centre from between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Friday the 31st of October right here in the Woodley Town Centre. Now there will obviously be other great Halloween celebrations around Woodley in the pubs, and of course there are many great splendid celebrations that people are putting on from their homes to view from their houses. I know that there's one great celebration that somebody has with music and characters and things from their house on Church Road. It really is a great display. But don't forget the Halloween celebration right here, hopefully wet and rainy and windy, and the great Halloween celebration right here in the Woodley Town Centre between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Friday the 31st of October. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley. It is Friday the 3rd of October 2025, and it's a Friday evening. It's past 9 p.m. and as I say, it's a stormy night. It's wet and windy, but nothing stops the Voice of Woodley. If you'd like to contact me, then please do on 077 3857 3812. Of course, when you've had your Halloween celebration, you could pop along to Myers Treats, which is right by here. I have some special hellos to do. I'd like to say hello to Amelie and hello to Bethany. It was great to meet you the other day. Hopefully I will meet you a lot more often, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you both very soon. So hopefully we'll see you a lot more often. Well, at the Good Companions this evening, in fact, is a country and western night, Friday the 3rd of October. Tomorrow, the Heathrow Jets shall be performing at the Good Companions with a fancy dress competition. At the Good Companions on Friday the 17th of October, Forever 80s shall be performing, and then on Saturday the 25th of October, the Side Projects shall be making their return to the Good Companions. At the Good Companions on Wednesday the 29th of October, it's time for the comedy quiz, the monthly comedy quiz. At the Good Companions on oh dear, this is getting very difficult because it's wet. My braille is getting wet. Just go back. On Friday the 31st of October, that's Brit Sound shall be performing at the Good Companions. On Friday the 7th of November, Giz Monkey shall be returning to the Good Companions. Oh dear, this is getting very difficult. Let's put it against this, see if I can put it against this window. Sorry, what's happening here is because it's wet and everything is very rainy, my braille is getting wet, which means I can't read it. So, because the dots are on the paper, you see. At the Good Companions on Friday the 7th of November, Giz Monkey shall be making their return to the Good Companions. On Saturday the 15th of November, the Broadmoor Sirens shall be performing at the Good Companions. At the Good Companions on the 22nd of November, Wardour Street shall be performing at the Good Companions. At the Good Companions on Wednesday, the 26th of November, will be time for their monthly comedy quiz. On Friday the 28th of November, at the Good Companions, Code Red shall be performing. On Saturday the 29th of November, Vision shall be making their return to the Good Companions. A fantastic day was had on Saturday the 13th of September at the St John's Centre, celebrating 170 years of the Woodley Church of England School. And you could view the school building and the cottage next door. I had a fantastic time talking to Richard Norris and interviewing Richard Norris about his time as a student there in the 1940s and then a head teacher there from the mid-1970s up until the mid-1990s, I think 1974 to 1997. I spoke to a couple of other members of staff as well, and came across some of the students. I had a fantastic time doing a tour around the cottage as well, and ringing the notorious bell that you can ring from the room up there, and having a great look in the wash house as well. That's a truly fantastic building that is, of course, the church, the school building and the cottage, and well done to all the people that put the day on. It's a truly fantastic day. At St James Church, they are holding an eco afternoon on Saturday the 18th of October from 2 p.m. You can learn about all different things to do with the environment. Well, I'm sure it will be going ahead tomorrow morning with this harsh weather, because I don't think it's too wet for mud, but it might be. You just never know what will happen overnight. But Park Run takes place on a Saturday morning from 9 a.m. and the Junior Park Run takes place on a Sunday morning from 9:30 a.m. every week. Well, there are various council meetings coming up. Of course, there is a TCMI meeting coming up this month, and there will be a plans meeting taking place on the 21st of October, leisure services on the 11th of November, strategies and resources meeting on the 25th of November, and a full council meeting on the 2nd of December. Now, to be honest, I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Woodley Town Centre Management meeting, it might be on the 8th of October, but I'm pretty sure that the Woodley Town Centre Management meeting, to do with right here in the Woodley Town Centre, will be taking place from 6 p.m. on the 15th of October. Well, of course, after I've given it away now. After Halloween, the celebrations don't stop there, of course, because then it is firework night. And I'm looking forward to a truly fantastic journey down to Rivermead School for the first Woodley Scouts firework display. I have a truly fantastic time every year. Nice burgers put on, and of course a truly splendid firework display for everybody to enjoy. And that is from 7 p.m. on Friday the 7th of November at the Rivermead School, run by the first Woodley Scouts. Well, we've had some challenges with the wet braille, but I've managed to get through most of the video. So from a rather stormy Friday evening here, let's hope it's like this for Halloween on the 31st of October from 5 p.m. here in the Woodley Town Centre. Thank you for watching the video. Of course, if you'd like to contact me, please do, to do with anything to do with the video, on 077 3857 3812. And again, I'd like to say a very special hello to Amelie and Bethany. I hope I see you around soon. And that's about it for the Voice of Woodley for this week. Goodbye for now.